8 tips for you about the web app to start at full game release with a lot of coins and great players. Even if you don't want to trade, this video will still be very useful. Let's start with number 1. How to log onto the web app as soon as possible. It's important to start your ultimate team as soon as possible to be ahead of prices going up. When you get in, you need a verification code to actually get in. But usually those verification emails don't get sent out right away because of the server overload. But there are 2 ways to prevent that. One option is to change the verification method from email to Authenticator app, which you can do if you're logged in to EA's website. Go to Account Settings, Security, Preferences, and there you can choose Authenticator app. You need to verify that as always, and then you're set. The second option would be to write down some backup codes. Instead of verifying with your email address or Authenticator app, you could also verify with some backup codes that are on your account. You can find them when you go to Account Settings, Security, Backup Codes. Just be aware that you have a limited amount of backup codes, so I would still suggest using the Authenticator app and still have some backup codes written down just in case. The second tip is about starting your club. There are a few choices you need to make before you start your club. One being the nation you want to have most players of. In my opinion, you either want to choose Argentina or Brazil. These nations will make your life with SBCs a little bit easier and cheaper. The players you get are untradeable and most likely you're not going to get a top player, but they can be used in SBCs that I will explain at tip number 5. But first, we still have to choose kits and badges. These are usually tradable, so you want to choose the biggest clubs there because they are usually the most valuable. Time for tip number 3, starter packs. Well, I was hoping this was a tip, but it's more like bad news. Every year we used to have starter packs. You got like 50 plus goal players. This year EA confirmed we won't get them. Instead, we will get some bonuses linked to being an Ultimate Team founder. This will make our progress way slower, but there's always one pack we can open, the preview pack. Even though we won't have coins yet at this point, we can already check how the pack luck is looking like this year. Talking about coins, tip number 4 is the one where we can really start getting some coins. Objectives. The foundation objectives are the best way to start our journey to get some coins. With easy objectives as putting players in the right position, getting some chemistry, and applying consumables, we can generate a few thousand coins and some packs right away. Make sure you get these done right away so we can continue with the remaining 4 tips that can really generate a lot of coins. Tip number 5 is all about SBCs. There are always some foundation SBCs to get us used to how SBCs work. These generate some items and packs that we can then use for other SBCs. We want to try and find SBCs that have tradable rewards so we can sell those items and build up our coins. Last year the advanced SBCs were made untradeable, so hopefully they changed it back this year again, because if that's the case, that's our main priority. Players used in FUTBIN solutions for these SBCs are expensive, so be on the lookout for those. This is also the reason why we chose with tip number 2 Argentina and Brazil, because these are usually the players you need. Having a few of those already in your club will help you out to make it faster and cheaper. With the knowledge of the prices of those players, we go into tip number 6, trading. If we know that some players are used in those SBCs, we know there is demand. And where there is demand, there is room for profit. Trying to snipe players that are currently expensive could generate a lot of coins. On the web app, it could be kind of slow because there are not many packs being opened, but it's still possible to make some good coins. And all coins are insanely valuable during the web app period. So try to find some of those players that you can win with snipes. By the way, stadium items are also a great way to start sniping because some of those items quick sell for more than you could actually sell them for. And not many people are looking for them. So be on the lookout for those if you want to make sure you have guaranteed profit with every snipe you do. We still have 2 more tips to discuss, but in the coming weeks I'll be looking for a lot of sniping filters and trading methods. So make sure you are subscribed to not miss any trading video, and follow me on Twitch for daily live streams in the first 2 weeks of FC24. On to tip number 7 now, bronze pack method. A returning method that is profitable every year, but this year possibly more than ever. For 750 coins, you buy a bronze pack and try to sell everything that has value. Especially in the beginning when people don't have many players in their club and they try to do some SBCs, they have to buy players. Players that you can pack and sell from your bronze packs. Of course, don't just open bronze packs with all your coins, because that way, if you're unlucky, you'll be left without any coins and you can't even trade anymore, since not every pack is profit. We gotta see how profitable it is at the start, but I would suggest using BPM next to your sniping filters to make sure you never run out of coins. And if a player currently doesn't sell for anything, just send them to your club, because you could use them for SBCs, or maybe in the future it has even more value than the quick sell value of like 18 coins. Consumables and club items that currently don't sell, you can quick sell to generate a few coins along the way. And then onto the last method, investing. Once you're on your way with all the previous tips and gathered a good amount of coins, you want to invest in meta players. You want to look at high-paced players from top leagues or top nations, since they always skyrocket in price when the full release is there. Because with full release, people can buy FC points and open a lot of packs and therefore generate a lot of coins. Make sure you always have some coins to use the previous tips, and every time you have some spare money, make sure you buy a meta player. Just before the game is fully released, make sure you spend all your coins on those meta players, as you will be getting with the full release coins from playing the game, opening packs and doing objectives. That way you make the most out of your time on the web app. If you are interested in trading, make sure you watch this video next, because there are some changes in FC 24 that impact trading a lot.